Today's episode is brought to you by Abella Beauty. Listen, if you are looking for the bomb makeup, if you want a natural look or maybe a high glam, we advise that you check out Kiera Sumter right here in the Charleston, South Carolina area. She is amazing at what she does, and guess what? She's our Goal Slayer sponsor. Check her out. You can find her on Instagram at Truly Your Beauty or on Facebook at Abella Beauty.
Yeah. There's a lot of responsibility. Right. You noticing all of this. Yeah.
Why do you still need me? I think I'm a pretty decent mom. I think I'm decent. Am I the best mom? Because I look at other moms and I'm like, I just don't feel like doing that. Like I have a daughter. I didn't grow up having this great relationship with my mom. We didn't have, my mom was my mom. I love my mom still, but we weren't close. We didn't do things together. And I spent the majority of my young adult life, we were always, doing like this. So I got this little girl who constantly wants me. And I'm just looking at her like, why? Like, what do you want to do now? Mommy, can you play with me? Play what? Like, what do you want to do? And so a lot of things for me feels forced. It's like I love you and I want to do this, but I really don't 100% know how, really. Yeah. So it's like all of it feels weird. It was easier for me when my little boy wanted to be up under me all the time. He just wanted to hug and be affectionate, and then that was cool. But Camille wants to do stuff like, can we go get our hair? Can we go get our hair done? Can we get our nails done? Can we play in makeup? And I'm just like, no, I don't really do that. Right. I gotta clean my brushes and stuff. You want to do stuff. You gotta leave the house. You don't want to go nowhere. Like you want to go shopping. You want to get your nails done. I'm just like, yeah. So, but then I feel bad because like she looks sad when she's asking me to do stuff and I don't 100% want to do it. So I'm trying to get better because I think it's psychological for me. Just from my childhood.
Well, do you enjoy it once you get out there and do it? Like after you force yourself to do it, you be like, oh, this wasn't that bad.
It's not that bad, but I mean, I'd rather stay home.
Right.
Around where maybe instead of going out to do nails,
I don't want to do that either. Y'all see Zoe, her spot at.
Not during COVID, really. Right. Before COVID, yes. But now, like with COVID, a lot of people.
Right. They're always there.
They're always there. And that's another thing, Sam and I was saying. We never have a break. Right. We never have a break.
And then y'all work from home too. So
and we're working from home. They're in school at home. Right. So we're always together. Yeah. Whereas before they would go to school,
just a couple hours.
Yeah.
When Kendrick really on me about kids, I go grab my niece
and bring her to the hospital.
Yeah.
I had my niece for a whole week and it wore him out. Well, see, what happened was, at first I would get my friends' kids. They were too good.
You know what?
Everything made me said get a bad kid.
You said they were too good. I did not. No breaks.
Yeah, and that's my niece all the way. She don't care where she's at. She actually lives in Wilson for sure. And my brother is the same way. And he always wants to like, hey, you can take him outside. I gave him to the neighbors. They played with them kids and he still wants to come in and wanted us to come play with him. I said, okay, kids, it's your turn. Like,
I love it.
It's what you want.
If these kids back, we have
Don't
nobody want your
We're doing it.
Don't nobody want your kids, want your kids.
Listen.
They're basically
described your personality. It's a lot like mine. Very to the point, very direct. My daughter, and I'm like her. I had to force myself to play with her because like sitting down to play Barbies.
Yeah.
Was like the last thing.
Yes. Like
all these other things to do.
Right. Looking at my
Wash
timeline.
clothes,
Right.
this business, like all these things. And I would force myself to sit down with her. But what I was going to say to you was, you'd be surprised at what can happen within you. It actually can be a gift to you that you don't even never know that it's there.
I was going there.
We didn't talk you into it.
Nieces and nephews, but that's so temporary. I like it. I legit love being an auntie. I love it. Like, it is my passion. So, like, my brother here, they have all the kids that and love them and then get them back. Like, I love the fact that as soon as they get on my nerves, I'm like, call your dad.
Right. No, all you gotta do is dedicate them at church. Lord, I give them back to you. Whatever. My hands are washed. I'll feed them.
Listen, you being the way that you are, the child that you raise will act like a nut.
But I just,
Like my daughter,
I'm scared. I
maybe
don't want to take a
say,
chance.
but listen, I'm still mama.
Yeah.
I'm still mama. Don't you dare.
Right.
Like, she died when she was little. And when you go in, when you be doing all kinds of stuff, I would open this drawer that had a bunch of utensils. And I would just rattle the utensils real quick and she would run out the kitchen screaming like, ah! That's all that I do. I didn't have to, like, really just had to, like, scare her real
That's
quick.
another thing. I don't want to. I feel like I'm gonna be the bad one though. Like I'm always gonna want to give that eye because Kendrick, he's so soft. He's so just.
Jolly Giant.
Yes. And I need some reinforcement, and I want him to be the enforcer, and I'll be the coach.
Girl, just go ahead and get it together. Me and my husband is younger than me, so he got a whole different mindset about child rearing.
Oh yeah, y'all were talking about that.
And I kind of conform to his way more so, but I also say when they acting up, them your kids, because my kids won't act like that. My kids already know. Listen, them your kids, get your kids.
Yeah. Frank is like that. When we had, of course, Jacob and then the twins all in 2 years, he was like, listen, I raised them 3. JoJo was yours, and that's why he act like that. I said, oh. So I'm looking at my mom's skills like, I raised him. So if he cut up, I mean, that's on me. I got to bite that one, Listen, I picked him up from school the other day. The teacher was like, did JoJo tell you what he does when he comes out the bathroom? I was like, no. Mirror's by the bathroom. Every time he uses the bathroom, he'll come out and say, oh my God, he is flexing in the mirror. She was like, I said, he get that from his daddy. Right. A mess. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Oh, he wants to.
Oh. Like we talked about this. Right? Right.
Everything is situated in because I feel like financially good about 4 years. And everything in me is like,
That part's fun.
Yeah.
that's good. I'm pretty sad. Like, they enjoy
She
the
did enjoy it. Yeah.
I don't think I would enjoy it at all. I think my friends.
My first pregnancy I did enjoy. My first pregnancy I did not. Camille was a good pregnancy, but I think I was just mentally in a good space, so I was able to enjoy it. Even though I was sick with the dog the whole time, she took me through all of the changes. Literally, you Google what do you go through during pregnancy? I went through all of them.
1 through 10.
I went through every single
Same here.
Caleb was a good pregnancy, but my body hurt. But I think it was more so because I got pregnant so fast right after the meal. So my body didn't have a chance to regular stuff.
Yeah.
And I was pregnant again, so I hurt my body. But as far as like emotionally and mentally, like I enjoy being pregnant with the two of them. My last two. I enjoy like one thing I'll never feel again because I'll never get pregnant again, but I enjoy feeling the baby move. I like that part a lot.
That was nice.
I'm literally counting.
I literally like pregnancy was good. Pregnancy was good, but I will never forget the first moment they laid the baby on me, Jacob. Like I can feel it now. That is a connection. I'm serious, and I'm telling you, I was the same way. I didn't want any kids, even when we got married. But when I felt his skin on mine, like even now when he lays on me, it takes me back to that newborn baby.
I didn't have that.
Absolutely.
I didn't have that either.
No.
When they're talking to me,
Everybody, I already know it.
I had a C-section.
Right. Okay.
And they asked me if I wanted to see it. I'm like, no.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So
Right. Yeah.
And then they bring these two babies over here.
Yeah, she had twins.
I mean, Asian looking baby. With this pitch black hair. And I was like, these children.
Y'all got the wrong child.
I thought you were going to say something else. He was looking like.
Looking at you.
Right.
But I had that like, okay.
No, I didn't do that.
I was like, look at his feet up and
Right.
they had my baby AJ the first time, and I'm looking at him. I'm pulling his blanket back, looking at him. I was like, okay, mom. Now what?
Right. I'm supposed to.
Somebody take it.
Right. Because I'm about to squeeze them too hard or something. I don't know.
It's always in the medical field. We seen them come out all early and nasty.
Right.
The baby's screaming on me. I was like, don't
Clean my
Like
child.
that.
Right. That was it.
Clean that thing off.
We might be so anxious and ready. And we gotta test the blood draw this morning to make sure everything's good in the head. But no, they be real. I'm like, baby.
He didn't cry. Like, the first thing, he didn't cry. His eyes was wide open. He was looking at me
Chill.
like, hey, I'm here.
All right,
But
lady.
he wouldn't cry, so they won't give it to you until they cry.
Yeah.
But I'm like, he look fine.
Right.
And once the Tannis was sweet, right before his eyes were wide open.
Wow.
His eyes still be wide open.
Okay.
I told the doctor to shut up. And Dad to stop it for like 20 minutes. When we got in the car, he was like, I'm sorry, I have to
Oh my God!
Because I was pregnant, he was like, I'm sorry.
You know what?
I gotta pick it back up.
I know, right? That is so funny. Right. Wow.
And then a few days on my birthday, somewhere too, because his sister had 7 twins now.
Oh, wow.
And my sister had 7 twins now.
Oh wow.
What? Oh, my God. We having some twin fever over there. Yeah. Over there on the two. See, you get 2 and 1. 2 and 1.
I feel like the Lord is going to say,
But
I've been telling you
that's
to pray
better.
all these times, and then
Yep.
you two of them.
Double for your trouble, baby.
I call them Alpha and Omega.
Yes.
That's what I would have named it. What?
Right.
And then I was like, well, I'm not going to make such a firm decision because I could have been done, but I'm like, I'm not married.
Yeah.
We never got married. I'm not going to wait. Most of my husband was still 40 after 15 and thought, when I hit 40, I was like, that must not be God.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
that's 2 kids.
Oh, yeah.
And whoever you send me in this room,
Thank you.
I think for me, like I was sick the whole 9 months. Like
Oh,
sick.
wow.
And I realized like about a year ago that there's an actual condition that's very rare Like I threw up every day. I had to start working around 5-6 months. Had to go in bed rest. I passed out. My mom was in the hospital and I went to visit her and I stayed the night. So I was actually sleeping and I woke up because I was feeling dizzy in my sleep. Like, who's dizzy in your sleep? So I woke up, I was gonna go to the nursing station. As soon as I stepped foot out the door, I hit the floor and I was out. And so like they were doing like all these heart tests and everything. Like the doctor didn't even know this condition. I forget the name of it. But the doctor didn't even know of this condition at all. Like I'm telling you, I lost 15 pounds the first 2 months. I lost weight.
Wow.
And so when I had a C-section too. But whenever they went to cut me, I felt the cut. And so they had to put me all the way out. So I didn't have that moment of having conscience on me. I didn't get to hold her because I had her at 12:15 a.m. I didn't get to see her fully awake and alert until 9:30 that night. And so I didn't have that connection for the longest time. And so that's why I just got run.
Anywhere in the world. Yeah.
I'm trying
I know. When you have that experience, yeah.
What's up? I wasn't quite, I think they were trying to wake me up, but I wasn't alert. I couldn't stand up and walk. I couldn't. Oh, my daughter also had, she had to be in the ICU or the NICU for 10 days because she got some kind of infection. So she had to stay like over there. So in order for me to really go see her, I had to go to the NICU.
Yeah.
No, they were supposed to induce me. And then, yeah. So it was like, I tried having her naturally. I was in labor for about a full day and a half. And then another doctor came in. He's like, you can't deliver this baby anyways because she's, first off, she's too big. She was 8 pounds, 14 ounces.
8 pounds
and 23 inches long.
Right.
And she was also long. She was 23 inches long. So now if you see her, like, she's only 12, but she's almost my height.
That baby put that boy out. They was 8'14". She was 22 inches long.
Wow.
Now, it took me a long time since the pushing time was long. They induced me because of me, because of my health. They were like, we can't risk you going, and we need to be able to control it. So they induced me, but I was pushing for like 2 hours and he still wasn't there.
Wow.
And the doctor came and she was like,
See, y'all scared me.
the doctor came down there because she was delivering me and another lady was delivering down the hall. She was like back and forth. And when she called my room from the other room and she was like, did y'all get the baby out yet? And they were like, no, we can't get the baby out. And she was like, well, stop. Just leave her alone. I'll be there in a second. And when she came and she said, well, no wonder. He's like, this baby is big. She's like, she can't fit. And they gave me the baby out. They cut me.
Oh, wow.
When they cut you down there.
My friend had the same thing. So she was trying to not scare you.
I said, oh, wait a minute. Why we gotta do that?
She really ain't having no kids now.
Why we gotta go there? Why we gotta slip?
And that's bad because you run the risk for some women when they don't do that and they keep making them push like that, you're tired.
Yeah.
And it's better for them to cut you because they
Snip.
it's a control.
Snip it, snip.
So when they push you, they go. And look, when they cut me, I 2 pushes, he was out.
Oh my. You wouldn't feel any of that anyway.
Yeah, I had the
Girl, the contraction.
luckily I had the
Do you feel that?
I had the epidural.
Listen, yeah. Right. Yeah. Right.
Right?
I had JoJo natural after a C-section with a twin.
It's fine.
I know. And I was high risk with the twin. Well, of course, high risk because I got pregnant right after Jacob.
Oh, it wasn't because you're age.
No. Yeah.
The kids in the community, they were like, "Dude, you know you old."
Right. You know what? My sister was the same one.
You look all excited.
I know, right? But all these young 20 years.
Right. It was either, you know, you are of advanced maternal age. That's the term, advanced maternal age.
Wow.
Or
I was traumatized.
wait. I'm like, I'm aware. Okay, I'm hungry right now. Going to eat.
Oh, okay. This is
Right. I know I'm eating. We'll worry about that later.
wow. What's the most you've gained with any of them?
AJ was my most. I gained. I went from 127 to 188.
Wow. I think I gained about 40 or 50
Right?
pounds with Jacob.
Yeah, I gained a good.
I gained more weight with Jacob than I did with the twins.
Wow.
Like overall, they were Jacob. No, Jacob was the first because I found out I was pregnant and started eating. I got a reason to eat. I'm eating for 2, and I was huge. Yeah.
Mine got lower.
No,
I gained the most with AJ, and then Camille, and then Kate was
Yeah.
like down this time.
Yeah, I think mine did that. But me having them both, I didn't feel really of a difference. Just them moving more because they move at different times. But
I like that part.
it was.
I would just be like shaking.
Yeah, they be leaning and grinding their little elbow.
I was like, see, in 2 days, I got to come down there.
Yeah.
Dr. Devon's like, drink a Mountain Dew. And then call
Right.
me back.
Yep.
And I drink a Mountain Dew. And nothing happened. And then I called her back. I said, she's still not moving. She said, okay, well, did you drink some coffee? I said, you said I can't have no coffee. She said, drink some coffee. And still nothing.
New has caffeine in it too, though.
Then she told me to drink that
Those
Mountain Dew.
babies be
Right.
jacked up.
Yeah. Right. I know that. Okay. Okay,
Girl,
bye.
my family, they don't stop doing nothing that they need.
Yeah.
They still drink.
They're not married. They ain't married the same.
That's why them churn bad on for.
My family stop nothing. So when people,
Yeah.
I don't remember they all me, but they don't come in and say, well, I did this packet and everything. I said, girl, I promise you, my family did not stop anything.
Oh wow.
I was
People
with
say like
AJ.
the fish.
Right.
I wouldn't know, baby.
Right.
Nobody
No
stopped
fish.
there.
There was no fish.
Yeah. No food.
I know.
Yeah.
My girl got paid pregnant and she got the package.
Yeah.
I said, girl, you can't eat nothing. You do it.
You're probably be all right. I think you probably would be all right. I mean,
You can't have no shrimp,
yeah, you can't have no
crab legs.
Nothing.
With AJ, I don't think I stopped anything. I don't think I
still have
Look, AJ had a lot of issues.
Then you're like, dang.
AJ had a lot of issues.
That was
Can't
my
eat nothing cold, apparently. No cold sandwich. Can't eat
No,
I'm in the car. I'm eating my sandwich.
Listen.
But when I was pregnant with Camille, Sam was like, everything was about to go. This brother had all the books.
You know what?
He was reading more
He
books
was
than I
reading the
was reading.
parenting books.
He was reading, he was on the internet, he knew all of the stuff, and I was just sitting there like, wouldn't that be happening?
Frankie was so excited, and I was so anxious at 40 weeks. All of my kids were over. Even the twins waited until 40 weeks. I'm like, I am tired of being pregnant. So Jacob, I did the whole castor oil thing, and girl, I was in the bathroom throwing up. Frankie was too mad at me. Why are you rushing this baby? The castor oil. I was like, I'm ready for the baby to come out. He gonna come when he ready to come out.
The babies ain't coming no sooner.
Ain't coming no sooner. Don't even waste your time. I was throwing up. Everything.
Stay pregnant.
This nurse I work with, I told her, I said 28 weeks, I'm planning to live like
28?
28 weeks. My baby has this vaccine already developed and everything. They'll be in
I would say at least 32.
At least let's get in the 30s. Lord,
At least
have mercy.
32.
28 weeks. They got everything they need.
The baby is still
She
premature.
needs to, the baby needs to learn to struggle in the world.
You know what? You're coming into a world of sin, baby. This is the beginning of the test. It's a world of sin. You never know.
That fight already in the baby.
Right.
You were born to fight.
My baby came out, man. They took Oh, it is.
Overcooked. Just dried up, overcooked. Oh my gosh. That is too funny. That is hilarious.
So for those of you that have kids, now that you're in the process of pregnancy, do you like me?
Look at me like.
Listen, okay, in my defense, I had children late. Okay, I was advanced for children age. I had my oldest son. I had when I was 27. I'm almost done with him, but at my age now, it's kind of stressful to me. No, that was good. My last two I had at 37 and 30. No, that's a lie. 38 and 39. 35. 35? I had them. So that's late. 35. Wow. 35 and 50 passage.
Oh wow.
So, being my age now, sometimes I just like,
That's my question.
Sit down.
I didn't have a part in anything if it wasn't about no rules.
have kids at 21.
Would you would have had them younger or
Have
older?
them young. Like,
I said the same thing. If I had none of the rules, I definitely would have had them even younger. I probably would have started at 16.
16.
Yeah, I have more energy.
I have friends.
This wasn't kind of like ish. I mean,
You
you
were
just in high school.
I have
I would have
girlfriends
had the energy.
that their kids are in college and in the military at my age. I'm like, I'm sitting here with a 7-year-old.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm sitting here with a 7-year-old and a 5-year-old. It's like, wow.
And if I have one now, like I'm already like trying to finish a master program and everything, I don't have time to put baby in my food while I'm trying to study. And it's crying through the night, I want to sleep.
Yeah.
It's just like, I wish they were older so that I could say like, look, I got stuff to do in the morning, go to bed. And then they're like, yes ma'am, go to bed, Now it's like, you can't tell them that.
It's a catch-22. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's like, on one hand, you have too young that you didn't get to really experience life.
Yeah.
But then when you get older, you kind of like, I don't have the energy for this.
Right.
So I don't really know. I think that's what it is for me. I was telling Charlene this, I just feel tired. Yeah. I'm tired. And I just feel like, I wasn't supposed to really be having little kids at this age. And my husband is younger than me. So for him, this is normal age to be having kids. And for me, it's just like, this ain't 30 you guys.
Oh Lord, I'm about to get you the
What
line.
year? 38. I think he's 38. He might be 38.
Ish.
He was born in 82. So he's 38. He'll be 39.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's 38.
I ain't gonna tell you said that.
Huh?
I ain't gonna tell you said that.
And she gotta keep up with
I know, right? I gotta keep up with these things a lot.
To go back to her question, I don't regret having my children. Yeah, I don't regret.
However.
Yeah, I don't regret having them. I do feel like they did change to that life. Yeah, because like when you have kids, especially when you have multiple, you can't just be like,
Right.
Day. Like you really gotta be like, okay,
Yeah.
this morning, children can't have breakfast.
Yep.
Okay, they're gonna want to eat later on. I gotta have some type of dinner. You can't just be like, I'm responsible for a night, so it's not like I feel like if you were on it did change me in ways that made me better.
Yeah.
I would say that. So, I know they sound like I don't know my kids.
No, we know that.
I have to be really careful when I talk to you about
Right. You know you don't. Absolutely.
And my kids are great and they cute. Thank you.
I
tell Caleb
Girl.
all the time. I be like, little boy, you lucky you.
I know.
The clown can't get away with this.
I beat you. I will beat you.
Can't get away with this.
I know.
I know people. If you see me on a pregnancy picture and you don't see no hope, just know that.
You know what?
That ain't gonna be your business.
You know what? Good night. No. Like no edges. Not the hair. You got the computer a smile. Oh my God. Right. Oh my goodness.
I think for me, I hear you guys talking about being tired, and I was tired early on. But I think the truth behind it all is we're only as old as we say we are. There's energy inside of us. Many times we have to look back into our health and see what we're doing, and then creating routines that actually work. So we have routines in place. I'm not a routine person at all. Like, I like to go and flow as I go, you know? But I'm creating a routine of meal planning, when to get groceries, staying the heck out the grocery store, because if you're in the grocery store all the time, you're using all your time that you could be doing other things, buying groceries and trying to come up with a meal plan on the go. But I don't regret anything. I guess I can say I love being a mom. She is challenging because she's like a mini me.
I know. God damn.
And I'm like,
and that's what makes me
I
get
know what my
wild.
mama was talking about.
They show you.
Girl, yes.
Look, you see Zoe, you see her. You see her, you see Zoe.
But the mouth.
Answers and everything yesterday.
Listen, but the mouthpiece is Jacob. I'm like, oh Lord. He was like, because technically, I was like, oh my God, that's me. That's me.
And then you get mad.
Yeah. I know. Like, that's not even cool. Like, let me chill.
Just think about it. He would date you. I said, no, I would date you. That's why I anyway.
Right.
I'm blessed.
Right.
Trying to get married.
Right.
Don't answer me questions like that.
I said, first of all, he didn't get into the option, so let's not even.
Right. Oh my God. True. Very true.
If you pay close enough attention, they will show you your flaws.
Oh,
I say,
man.
with
Yes.
Camille, I see where I lack.
Yeah.
With her, I see where I lack.
Yeah.
And with Caleb, I'm extremely annoying. I'm annoying. I know I am. Because he's my little boy. But he be like, hey, I'm annoying.
We'll be like, what did he say about, can you get your own stuff?
Oh, I posted on Facebook.
Listen.
What?
So I had noticed that whenever I would ask Caleb to do stuff for me, he's my youngest one. Whenever I would ask him to do stuff for me, like, hey, can you get turn the light off? Hey, hand me the remote. Hey, can you go in the pantry and get me a bottle of water? Anything I would ask him to do. He would do anything I asked him to do, but it's always, why do I have to do everything? Why do you always ask me to do stuff? So one night, me and the three of us, me and Camille, we were in my bedroom coloring. You know, they were color. They like colors. And we all got our color books and our color pencils, and we laying in the bed and coloring. Well, I knocked my pencils off the bed. So instead of just getting off the bed and getting my pencils myself, I said, Caleb, can you get my pencils? And he said, why can't you just get it yourself? And I was really bothered by it because, like I said in my post, I grew up in the age of because I said so.
Right.
And but it bothered me that he felt that way. I was like, why do you always ask me that? So I finally just asked this 5-year-old, why is it that whenever I ask you to do something for me, you always got to resist, like you always got to ask me that? He said, because you always ask me to do stuff when I'm busy. And he's like, I'm doing something, and you don't even want to give me a second. Like when I say, you know, it's like, let me have a second, I'll get it for you in a second. Because he will do it, he always does it, but it's like I'm interrupting him, whatever he is doing. And to him and his little 5-year-old mind, what he is doing is important.
Yeah, that moment,
and, I'm making him stop with what he's doing. So I said to him, I said, well, would this work better if I asked you, Caleb, are you busy? And he started smiling, and he was like, yes. And then I'll tell you, I'll get it in a second, and then I'll get it in a second. And so I tested the theory like the next day. You know, I wanted some water. And I said, Caleb, are you busy? And he smiled so big. And he said, no, do you need something?
Oh, that is sweet.
Give me a bottle of water.
Right.
He said, sure.
See? And everybody's happy. Listen, I know.
Yes, I'm busy all the time.
Right. What do you think I'm
But
doing?
that's the way that children change.
Right.
Because,
Exactly.
Like she grew up, it'd be like,
Right.
Yeah.
Do whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, I tried it. You better not take too long.
Yeah. Because my mama would be in the room kicking it. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, my thing is, if you play it all the way over here, beat me about it. You
could have got it yourself.
You could have got it.
My mama would kick in the door.
Yeah.
But see me, I would have responded, and that's a good. That's really
Yeah.
good to like that you shared that with us.
It's
Because
communication.
I would have responded, didn't you want breakfast this morning?
Yeah.
Do you need dinner tonight? Really? Guess who's gonna make that? You.
I said what I say.
But it's nice to slow down and really
Yeah.
think about what they're going
Because
through.
it was really bothering me because I couldn't understand. I couldn't understand why it was always an issue for him. It was every single time. And then I'll see Sam would ask him to do stuff, and he would never ask Sam. But a lot of times, the difference between Sam and I is that a lot of times when they're doing stuff, they do a lot of stuff together.
Yeah.
And so I could just, they're already busy together. Where I could be just laying on the couch and he's
Okay.
over there playing.
Right. Mind
Or
his own
drawing
business.
or
Yeah.
coloring or doing whatever, and I would stop him from doing that to do something for me. That I could get up and go do myself. Like there was no reason why I couldn't get up off the bed and pick up
And go get it.
myself. But I made him stop coloring to go do it for me. And we were all right there. Like there was no reason for me. So I was just like, "Ooh." I'm sitting there coloring and it's bothering me. Like it's in my head and it's bothering me. Like, let me just ask him and see if he answers. But the good thing about the two of them is that they are, Camille is the queen of self-care. And she's very aware of herself. I have no idea how, because I struggle with self-care, but Camille's got it on lock. So they are really good at expressing how something makes them feel.
That's
Like,
good.
right away.
That's really good.
Camille's like, I need some detox.
Yeah.
And she'll go in her room and she'll put her little thing over her eye.
Oh wow.
We could be taking some
Play
lessons.
some music.
Listen.
She'll put some music on her tablet and you'll go back there and look, she's laying in the bed.
That's Zoe.
Just
And I'm
relaxing.
like, give me my stuff too. All of that you just took from me, my man. Right.
She want her little bass gun. She like to go get her nails and her toes. Camille would tell, I posted on Facebook that time, she told Kate, you're in my personal space. Oh. Go find your own personal space.
Oh,
And
okay.
Kate said,
And I don't like them disrespectful, but
Yeah.
I love a little child that can get up for themselves, like,
Kate, she said, Kate, you're in my personal space. I need you to find your own personal space.
and me the auntie, I was like, you heard?
Oh, and she said on the other couch. I don't know.
So sweet.
So that's I took a picture of it and I was
My
like,
nephew, you put that close.
Right, right, right.
I have to tell him all the time, get him over there.
see if I can find it.
That's so sweet.
So I love being a mom now, and I think more so because they have grown together, so they play with each other. They don't ask me to do too much with them.
That's the good age. Also,
Right, too much. Right. But Zoe, yes, with her being my only girl, she does want to do all the extras. I'm like, can we do that tomorrow? But you said that last. And I'm like, of course, mommy get right. And of course, mommy get like, you know what? Just let me stop and do it. So it's a little easier now. But I will say they are frustrated with me because they do have a little brother that I have thrown on them, and I'm looking at it like, dang, I shouldn't. Like, can y'all please fix them some Lucky Charms? I'm tired of fixing JoJo Lucky Charms. He need to just fix his own stuff.
JoJo like y'all see JoJo.
Girl, we need a hidden camera. JoJo be around there with his 2 fingers and just ruling the world. Isn't it cute? Something else. With his 2 fingers in his in the remote. He is living the life.
I don't see JoJo like that. I be trying to figure out what y'all talking about.
He's a terrorist. I'm telling you. He is a terrorist. Yeah.
He does cat mouse a lot. He'll look at her.
Yep. He's a
He does
mess.
that a lot. I said, JoJo.
They're a mess. They're a
I
mess.
don't see it.
Yeah, I love my kiddos. They help me though. And I'm building a better communicative relationship with them too. Asking them more questions. And,
I'm scared of. I don't want, if I do have kids, I don't want nieces and nephews. I want them to really like, I want to be one they talk to.
mm-hmm.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Right. Right.
Even when my sister don't say something to me, it makes me real mad because I feel like I'm the cool rap bunch. Like, I'm literally the one who, like, I don't sugarcoat nothing. I'm very open. I'm non-judgmental. Like,
Yeah.
and they'll come to me the very last minute if they got a question about something. Or it's like, no, that's like, what
Are you the youngest?
know?
Are you the youngest?
I'm the oldest.
You the oldest.
Yeah, so I'm the one fixing cereal.
I know, right? Oh, yeah.
You let the mother be figured out.
I just,
Yeah.
I tell Kenny that all the time.
Right.
My husband, he was a baby.
Okay.
For the longest, and then his mom just had a baby. I think she's like 7 or 8.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he's technically not young, but he
Right.
was supposed to be his whole life. He was a
Right,
baby.
right.
So he was very, very small. And I tell
Yeah.
him that, like, your people spoiled you. You don't know how to fold your clothes. Like, I'm not sure. Like, and I did come to learn that when I worked for the building. When he kind of communicated to me that I never did this before, and I was just like, I had to come myself and say like, oh dang, I did snatch you from your grandma's house. Your grandma, every time we go there,
Everything.
he full course meals.
Yeah.
3 times a day. His room was always, she'll come there vacuum.
Yeah.
And my grandma did me like that too. My mama.
Right. That's my mom.
Watch, but people know like it's just her because we have me. Oh yeah, my grandma, all my grandparents, baby, like
Grandmama,
my
especially when
grandparents
you the
do my
oldest.
mom.
I'm the oldest of all the grandchildren.
You can't tell me nothing about my mom.
Right.
Grandmama will cut you for me.
Okay. Yes.
Today.
Today, yes.
And go to church tomorrow.
Okay.
My grandmother, I know it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like my mom was really
And you run out. When I go to my grandma's house and my
Okay.
grandma be there,
Okay.
do you know who I am?
She older.
They know. They know. They know. They all know.
I love it. I love it. Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah.
Nobody was telling me, but my grandma would make sure.
My grandmama was
She said, "Did you say you was missing some spaghetti the other day?" I said, "2 months ago, when I made you some spaghetti."
Yeah.
with macaroni and
Yep.
macaroni.
Oh, yeah.
Banana pudding, she always.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
See, my mama, she cook for my husband, but then he come home by myself. And,
Nothing. Right. Stove dry. Like, come on.
Ain't nothing like a grandma.
yeah.
And you know what? We should just let our kids have their grandma. You know, I be cussing their mama.
I'm like, Mama, come get them. They want you. Like, they want you bad.
Mama when she be over grandmama. Like, mama,
Right.
your grandmama treats you the same way right now. My grandmother was such
Yeah,
a
my grandma.
mama about me.
Yes.
My grandmother
Yeah.
would get my mama off me.
A whole 40-something-year-old,
And,
right?
and look, and my mama be like, okay, mama.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
my grandmama don't play. I remember I got into an argument. I wasn't trying to get into an argument with my aunt. And this is my mother's youngest sister. There was 7 of them. So this is the youngest girl. So she's only 10 years older than me. And I was at my grandmother's house, and I don't know what was wrong with her that day, but she was on something, and I was going to get it. I was the one that
Oh, wow.
Now, I'm respectful, and you my aunt. Even though we're not that far apart in age, you still my aunt.
That's right.
So I'm
Right.
trying to chill, like,
Right.
you know, I'm trying to talk to her peacefully, like, to get her up off of me. Next thing I know, my mama done got her.
Oh, Lord.
Because my mama, you know, I'm her child.
That's right.
But once my grandmama caught wind that something was going on out there, she came out the room and cleared the whole house out. I said, Grandmama, I'ma just go home. But she said, no, you stay. You can stay. I'll be right here.
Gotta go.
She can go. If she kick her own child out.
Oh, wow.
And so stay. You
Listen.
stay right here. She kick her child out so her daughter will go home. You go home and get yourself together.
Right.
That's awesome. I said, okay, Grandma. And I said, right there on the table.
I love it.
That's awesome. I ain't nothing like it.
I got
Yeah.
4. Like we have 2 from my husband's side, and then my brother and my sister both had girls.
Oh, wow.
One of them is 3 in February, so I'm just like, I need y'all to be able to come to me with that question. That's one of the reasons that all of you are here is because y'all want me to keep support telling them to say something.
Yeah.
My parents were very good. Like, okay, if something happens, we'll talk. But in general, we're just not going to have those conversations. Like, no.
Yeah.
I need to understand what exactly all this is.
Oh, yeah.
You're going to know the signs of pain.
Yeah.
If somebody touches you, you're going to tell me.
Yeah.
You like how it feels, you're going to tell me why you like how it feels. I'm not going to shame you. If you know, that's not an issue. That's the problem. So I'm looking forward to them getting to be like 14, 15. I'm going to go on a date.
Yep.
I know exactly the guy who's oh,
That's the hard part as a parent. Like you have this conversation. I had to break it down.
You know, like, oh, to be your boyfriend. I'm gonna bring him on in here.
yeah. I started that conversation. How old are your boys now?
13. I started talking.
Wait, is this your first time talking about sex to them? Oh, okay. okay.
Started, I mean, I
About
started-
dating and liking. Okay.
And like, maybe a couple summers, 2 summers ago, something like that, where their dad was like, open your Pandora's box. I was like, I'd rather be opening than
Oh, my
The road
7-year-old,
tell
they
them
already
something.
know about sex. Well, JoJo do too, because he get an earful of everything. Oh, yeah. I know, right?
Well, see, have y'all seen that show, The Duchess, on Netflix?
No.
Is it comedy?
I will be watching.
It's an uppity type of like, but it's a little funny. You might have to put the subtitles on there. It kind of reminds me of Game of Thrones. You guys watch it?
I'm getting ready to start.
Is it called The Duchess? Or is it the Shonda Rhimes? Yeah,
Oh, that's what it was. The Bridgerton.
that's yeah.
I
saw that one.
on there. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
You see how innocent she was and how she did not know. I kind of almost liked that a little bit. And I was like, I wish pure innocent can stay that long. And then you know the surprise. So I feel like she enjoyed that surprise. I mean, she was upset and she didn't know everything.
Oh, don't tell me everything, because I ain't getting to that point.
Well, that's how I feel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Her mother did her a disservice. And she, I'm trying not to teach my kids. I mean, because on one hand, you want them to remain
Innocent, yeah.
But like, I've been watching Love Hour podcast. What's that called? Stage in his Love Hour podcast. So his wife talks about.
Really?
Yeah, in the list. They got a good podcast. Yeah.
Oh, somebody got to
His
taste
wife-
my
His wife talks about how
Look,
the
Kevin.
purity movement, and they talk about how she ran sex before marriage and all that stuff. And what happened? She got married. She didn't know so much. She didn't know. So then now she got a husband, marriage that is undefined. I don't know what I like.
Right.
And all the stuff that you want me to like, I've been told has been done.
Yeah.
So how do you switch your mind to like even me now being single?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then you're like, obviously I did something, so I got plans. And then you still be like, I'll do this, I will will God. And so then when you finally enter the company, and you like, yeah,
Right.
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 So that's why I trying to find the balance in my show. Yeah, I do. Slow. I didn't do it that way. I do there's a purpose that comes for being there before. I want y'all to strive for that. But I also want you to hear